Hello, peeps. Welcome to another episode of Boundless. In this episode, we are going to go over kind of where we're at in our progress in the game, and just kind of go over things that have been going on since the last episode. And we are also going to make our first power coils today for our workbench. So let's jump in and get started. So first big thing is we have moved. We are no longer on Venenorum or whatever that planet is. We have packed up and moved to Angel 1. And this is a non-hostile world. We wanted to be able to build in peace, and obviously if we want to fight, we can go to the other planets. So honestly, didn't really feel like dealing with the spitters and stuff was really overly a huge challenge on the hostile worlds. But so we are set up here in Angel 1. This is the start of my build. Basically, I got the shape, the outline of the shape down. I got some machines set up here. I have my storage set up, and I'm going to build it so it's expandable. So I've already realized that some of these are starting to get filled up pretty quickly. In particular my igneous rocks, because I don't know why, but I've been getting a lot of different colors and a lot of different variations of igneous rocks. So this set of storage is already almost full. But I think I'm hoping what I should be able to have it set up to be able to do is I could take these 3 sets out and build a staircase here up to a second level, and then I can duplicate 9 more sets of these 3, which each one of these little coves has 27 storage spots in it. And then, like I said, here's the machines. I've been running into issues with not having enough machines to match the production that I'm trying to kick out with some of the stones and things that we are using for building our community. So I did have to build a little workshop area downstairs here where I have just an extra workbench, and then I have 4 compactors down here and 4 refineries, and then my wall of crafting tables to be able to process stone into, or rock into stone, and then I can take the rock that we turn into stone and turn the stone into refined stone. So we got a little production room set up there. Let's take a, well, actually, while we're doing that, let's start. So since the last episode, I've been utilizing the mine, and I've gone mining a couple times, and we have managed to be able to get up enough rough diamonds. I've already done one batch, already done one bulk batch of compact diamonds, and we're going to do the second one now. Between my trips to SERP and mining and some contributions from Dewan, we have enough to be able to get, so we'll have 20 compact diamonds in 40 minutes when this is done. And with that, we will be able to go over here into this workbench. I don't think I have the recipe on here, so I'll have to jump on my alt to do the crafting for it. But I already have 60 machined copper. Actually, let's just do that really quick. It doesn't take very long to switch really quick, and we can look at that recipe really quick, and then we can go take a quick tour of where we're at with our settlement and how it's looking so far. So we'll jump in here, look at this workbench really quick, and if we look at our recipes and we go down to the power coils, so we're going to be crafting the workbench power coil, and I had enough to do a bulk craft because we just needed, these are our paths that we built for our city. They're not completely done yet. I need to get out and gather some more of this igneous rock. A lot of them are done though. And I also need to go get some more of this, some more of our wood for the road. We have it all plotted out to be able to expand farther that way as more people join the settlement. We have a few people that have joined. Dave is on up there. Well, Dagon has really built pretty quickly. He just moved here from our old settlement, and he's already got his place built up and set up. Dewan's place, I don't want to show too much of his because I don't know. A lot of our stuff is work in progress. We've been just concentrating on getting the paths done, getting all of that stuff done, and then I have my awesome sand castle. I dug it all out, put clay soil down. I think that's what it was. No, silty soil. So I wanted to get walls up, even though I didn't need them for protection against the spitters or anything. I just didn't want the creatures wandering into my house freely and just being annoying. And then we have our portal set up somewhat centered inside of the village. We had plans for a little bit bigger village, which would, the portal then would have went here instead. But we found this really cool area here that's pretty decent. It's nice and flat. Has some pretty cool scenery around us with some hills and mountains. And then it's got this really nice lake all the way, well, stretches all the way around the side of the village, so turned out to be a pretty cool location. So for now, let's jump back on TwistedFoot. And while we're waiting for the power coil or the diamonds to craft, let's work on where we're going to put the workbench with the power coils. So I already have the workbench crafted up. I crafted up a brand new one. What I'm going to do with my build here is there'll be a wall that runs along here behind the furnaces and spark cord. And then it goes here, and it'll be door here, and then it comes over here, and there'll be another door here, and then another door here to get into the, I don't know, maybe not necessarily a door, but at least an archway, entryway into the storage area, into this workshop area, and then the powered machines are going to be separate in this room back here. So what I want to do is set my workbench along this line here. So this will be the front. And I want to do this in a specific order so the right piece of the machine is sticking out the front. Like that. Now these are just placed down there to help me place the workbench in the right order. And then what I need is, I probably change out the materials that I'm throwing in there right now because I haven't really crafted anything for like a project like this. I just wanted to get this done. I think for now we can use what night green igneous refined rock that I have, unless I have some other colors. Maybe we could go with a different color. All I have is, let's see, let's go, maybe we'll go with the dark gray instead. That'll look kind of cool with the red. And then I need a chisel really quick. And I think this is right. Or does it need to be back one more? Let me check this really quick. Okay, this should be right. And then we need to let's see, we need to put, I want to put glass on the sides of it. No, actually this needs to be, this isn't right. It's almost right. It just needs to be up one more. Oh, I don't want it up one more. So if I put it up one more, it'll be kind of at a weird height to look up to it. Let's see how that would look. Yeah, that won't. That'll be too high. It needs to be down one. So I'll have to alternate or alter my plan just a little bit. So then we'll place these back down. Like so. Dig this back out. And then we want glass. And my thoughts in what this is going to do for us is we'll be able to place the power coils along this side and the other side. So pretend that these are the power coils. So we'll have 3 here. I believe this one can actually sit there and will connect to that. So I could have 4. And do the same on this side. And then we'll do the same across the top. And then I would like to do the same across the bottom. And then what we will get is, as we're standing in the front of it, we'll have access to the machine. And then we'll have these windows in front that we'll be able to see through to see the cool animation of the spark cores being connected. So we'll have something like that, and then as you look through, obviously you'll be able to see the spark cord. And then the other thing we're going to do is on the sides, like right here, we'll put some type of doorway that goes along, probably 3 tall, which then will allow us to be able to, it won't give us a lot of room, but we don't really need a lot of room, but it'll give us room to be able to get back here to be able to repair any of our power coils as they get wore out. And then the other thing I want to do is I will connect these things to our spark generator through the back here. So we'll come out with the spark cord, we'll come out here and it'll go down underneath the floor here, run a line to connect all of the machines here, and then join it up with the spark generator. The only downfall to this design is the fact that I won't be able to get like the maximum amount of connections to my workbench, but it'll look cool being able to see the spark cords. Let's just try this. I will have to play with the I'll have to play with the design and stuff. So that's kind of the basic concept. Instead, I'll have to play with. I'm thinking. Kind of something like that. I don't know if these bricks, I don't think these bricks actually work for this project, or these refined igneous. But the thought originally was if it wouldn't have been such a bad height, I guess it's not terrible, but you don't really get to see it very well, would have been something basically like this, sloped on the bottom to ramp up like right here. But let me mess around with this for a little bit, see what I can come up with for that, while we wait for our compact diamonds to finish up, and then I will be back in just a few minutes. Alright, so we are back after messing around a little bit with a design for our workbench with power coils, and our diamonds are done. So we have 20 compact diamonds. So let's take those over to the workbench. And you don't have to do this, but I'm going to throw it in the inventory here, and then we will go to our recipes and we can craft our workbench power coils. So the power coils are a power source which adds 100 power to a workbench. It must be placed so there is an air gap of around 1 meter between the coil and workbench. When correctly placed, a power beam will connect the two. So we got all of our ingredients that we need. Obviously we can do a single bulk, but we're after a mass, which will give us 25 power coils. And we're going to share some with the one since he helped contribute some of the diamonds to it. And then I'm not sure what we'll do with the rest of them. I know I want 10 for sure because I want to get the ability to make portal conduits. So this is going to take 6 hours and 15 minutes. So we are going to go ahead and hit mass craft. And there they are crafting. So while those are crafting, let's go take a look at the design that I came up with. I might try different blocks or swapping a couple of these blocks, like put a decorative block here and probably maybe here. But overall, I don't dislike the design. It'll probably look cooler when I get the power coils actually in there connected. The cool thing with the power coils is I can put 3 here. I'm pretty sure I could put 3 here and they will connect, 3 here and they will connect, 3 here and they will connect, and 3 here, 3 here, 3 here. So that would be would that be 6? That would be a lot. That'd probably be more than I have, obviously, because that would be 3, 6, 9, 18, and then I believe you can do the same across the top. So 1, 2, 3 for another 9. So we could probably connect 27 coils, I believe, to it. The issue we're gonna have those is the top ones would be be able to repair those. So what I'm going to do though is gonna put a row of power coils along here. So it'll be 1, 2, 3 across the top, and then across this side that only gives me 9, so I need to get 1 more placed. And I don't know, I'll probably just throw it in the side for right now, maybe like here, just to get it connected, so we have 10 of them connected there. But what I can do with this design is I have this cool blue, but it looks more white gleam, and the power coils for workbenches are white. So then when we get to like an extractor and our mixer and our centrifuge, our refinery and our compactor, is we can try to, I believe there's at least something close to these colors of gleam available in the world. So we could put the matching gleam to match the power coils for each machine as we go down. And then obviously these are the doors to be able to get in here to access to repair them. I threw a stone furnace base in the bottom to it's a drain, so that way if our machine they don't break down, well they do break down, but they don't like leak fluids or anything out. But we could pretend like this is a drain in the floor that would collect any fluids that were to leak out of our workbench if it were to spring a leak or not work properly. And then we have the wall in the back. We have an opening for this is one thing I don't know. I had an idea how I wanted to handle this, but there's not enough space here to walk behind. I guess what I could do, what I could do is maybe chisel this inside wall give me a little bit more room to walk behind. But we'll worry about that when we get there. So let's go ahead, and I will be back when our power coils are finished crafting. And it's been over 7 hours later, and I am just logging back in now to see if our power coils are done. They should be done because it was 6 hours and 45 minutes for them to craft. So let's walk through. I'm curious to see how much XP we get for them. So I am on Twisted, who's my crafting alt. So let's step through the portal and we will see how much XP we get. So we got 4,700 XP for those, and we have 25 power coils. That's fantastic. And we got 400 more. I think I have other things crafting in some of the other locations. So I made a couple changes. Added some decorative blocks to the design here. So all right, so let's get these power coils placed. So my thought was to put them along here. So you see that one, how that one connected? So that'll give us 3. So that should be 300 power. So if we look inside here, it tells us right up here that this gives us 300 power. And then if we go on this side and we do the same, now we should have 600 power. And then, can I reach it from? That should give us 900 power. And I like the effect that I'm getting, because now I can see where the power coils are connecting to the machine, and giving us that effect of the visible effect of the connection through my glass windows. I wonder how it would look if I, because I want 1,000 power, and right now we're at 900. I wonder what it would look like if I took this piece of glass out, took this deco block out, and placed a power coil inside there, and it would connect to this front piece, and then we would have kind of this exposed. Let's try it once. I mean, if it doesn't look good, we can always put it back. So I don't know, but it gives us our 1,000 power. Otherwise, our other choices are like putting one underneath here, which should connect to this. Let's try it once. Yeah, it's connected. I think that's what we'll do instead. So let's take this one back out. Let's put this deco block back in, and our one piece of glass back in. So actually, I think what we'll do is I'll just put enough power coils on each side to make this match, like so. And then it kind of fills that gap in down below so you can't really see it. And then once I build the walls, finish my walls and stuff, you won't be able to see anything beyond that. And just for testing purposes, I want to see if I put a row here, does it connect? Yes, it does. The only issue with doing that is it will make it tougher to repair those top ones. And I really don't have another option for that. But at least it does connect to them. And that really fills in the space there. So what I think I'll do is just leave this like so. So we currently have access to 1500 power. So that is going to do it for this episode. We finally got power to our workbench, so we have the capability now of being able to come in here and craft our titanium bombs is what we are really after. I do need to connect this thing to spark yet, because as you can see, it takes 260 spark for one single. I should have enough to be able to do a mass batch though. I have enough titanium alloy. Actually, I think I could do 2. The only thing I'm short on, I think, is bomb charge. I don't think I have enough bomb charge yet. Yeah, I only have 20 bomb charge. But I do have... Where did I put it at? I do have 50 titanium alloy. And in my mining that I did yesterday, I got another 38 titanium. So I should be able to make some more alloy. So I just need to connect this thing to spark, and then we'll be able to make that at least one mass batch. We need to get, well, almost 2600 spark, and we have plenty of spark in our spark generators, so it's just a matter of running the spark cords over here and connecting it. So I will talk to everybody later. Hit the like button if you liked what you saw, and subscribe if you want to see more content.